Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and today we finally got more details about the Masked Dancer. That's right, not the Masked Singer like the boy behind us, but the new show, The Masked Dancer. And so I want to talk to you guys about the costumes and a little bit that we know about the show. Now before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started.
Welcome to The Masked Dancer.
So, Fox has been teasing a little bit of The Masked Dancer this past week. An hour before our show, or at least 2 hours before they did The Masked Singer, they put together a little clip like this. Take a look.
This December, Fox is bringing you more masked celebrities with a twist.
And that clip opened our eyes to some of the new contestants on the show. It didn't really explain the contestants or like say, hey, this is who they are. But if you're like me and you follow the other Instagram page, which is The Masked Dancer, you're able to go ahead and find a little more information. First and foremost, the costumes we know 100% for sure are cotton candy.
What celebrity has these sweet moves? The guessing just got harder.
Zebra.
Watch these dancing celebrities earn their stripes.
Tulip.
Who's behind these moves? Our tulips are sealed.
Exotic bird.
I'm gonna fly to the top.
Yes, that's what they're calling it. Exotic bird. I don't know why they picked that name for it. And then two other ones that they haven't really officially said that's their name for them, but one looks like an ant. And the last one, I don't know if it's a panda bear or just a bear in general. I mean, maybe even not, because his ears kind of look weird. You let me know what you actually think that one is in the comment section. Now, about a week and a half ago, we originally did a video giving you the main details of The Masked Dancer, but I know that a lot of you guys are going to have questions, and so let's just go through the other things we know for the show so far. One thing that's actually new is that we found out there are no men in black. Instead, they are women in black. That's right. They're with Craig Robinson. They're dancing with him. And I have to admit, it's pretty cool because that means, essentially, it means that our men in black have girlfriends or wives, right? I think that kind of works out, right? I think it's kind of clever that they went ahead and flipped them that way. I'm assuming, just like our version of The Masked Singer, The Masked Dancer's women in black will be doing clue packages and kind of bringing out the celebrities. And, going back to the clue packages, remember, they're animated at this point, so we're assuming that's the same thing that's going to happen with The Masked Dancer. But at this point, not too much information on that. Now, as I mentioned before, Craig Robinson is the host of the show. You may know him from The Office and a couple other TV shows, which my TV's actually still paused on The Office. Every time I record a Masked Dancer video, it seems like I'm paused on The Office. On top of that, we do have some really awesome judges, including Ken. Ken is back finally. Ashley Tisdale is one of them. Paula Abdul from American Idol. And I believe she's done a couple #1 hits in the 90s. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I feel like I may be a little too young, even though I listen to Sinatra from the songs 40s, 50s, and 60s, but whatever. Then we also have the Giraffe from The Masked Singer, Brian Austin Green, on the show. This is a nice little panel. We have a little bit of everything. Brian is like the heartthrob guy. You got Ken, who's obviously the comic relief. Paula Abdul, who's got a ton of experience in singing and dancing. And Ashley Tisdale is sort of in the same realm. She's done a lot of acting, a lot of singing and dancing with High School Musical, because that's been burnt in my head 5 million times. On top of that, I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying to me, but what is different between both of the shows, The Masked Singer and The Masked Dancer? Well, let's first talk about what is the same. You're going to have a situation where the audience is virtual still because of COVID-19. They're still going to be voting people off of the show like they normally would. The judges are still going to give their best guesses. We're still getting clue packages. To me, the difference between both shows are this. Instead of it being a singing competition, it's dancing. And unlike the Owls, who were together for the season The Masked Singer, on The Masked Dancer, every single person has a partner. So think of it as The Masked Singer meets Dancing with the Stars. They have a partner, they go on stage, they perform together. They're not judging the participant with the person under the costume, only the person you're guessing under the costume. Unless, of course, if there's two costumes, like sort of like this, which we kind of expect in season 2 of The Masked Dancer, but we don't really know yet. There's still a lot of things we don't know yet. I'm going to go ahead and read what Fox explains about the show. They said in a press release, The Masked Dancer will feature celebrity contestants shaking their tail feathers while covered in head to toe in costumes and face masks, which, as you can tell in those preview videos we gave you, for the most part, it's mostly just the head that's a full costume, and like the zebra's got a little thing here. Everything else is sort of like a, not like a suit, but like a skin suit in a sense with certain colors. You do have the ant that's got a little bit of like a little kilt underneath of it. So I'm assuming that it's probably the most extent we're going to get with costumes underneath down here. They go on to say that they'll go ahead and be partnered up with backup dancers and perform a series of different dances spanning from hip-hop to salsa, pretty much anything on that realm. Each week, a series of clues will be sprinkled throughout packages, costumes, and routines, leading the panelists one step closer to figuring out the famous faces that are freestyling behind the masks. So that explains it just a little bit more in detail. There is one thing that we do know, which is going to help us out, and we're going to refer to this pretty much almost every single episode, or at least I'm going to. They gave us the master list of clues. If you follow us for The Masked Singer, you know that in the beginning of the season, Nick Cannon, who's the host of that one, goes ahead and gives us this master list, which is pretty much the combination of everything, all the awards of everyone who's on the show into one list. So maybe the amount of Grammys, maybe Oscar nominations, maybe, stars in a Walk of Hall of Fame. You never know. There's so many different things they can give us, and now we have our master list for The Masked Dancer. And it's not too crazy. I mean, this is actually pretty good. You can tell from this group, we're going to get a lot of good and famous people on here. So as we're going to go through this, keep in mind, we don't know anything else. This is the only things we know. We know that they have more than 38 million albums sold worldwide. So we have some big time singers on here. 20 Emmy Award wins, so some people on television, maybe daytime Emmys. Those could be any kind of Emmy. Prime time, you never know. We have 20 Grammy Award nominations, so once again, a big singer. 10 World Dancing titles, so we do have some professional dancers on here. 5 New York Times best-selling author titles. We have a writer on here, which is awesome. 4 Olympic gold medals, which could mean it could be one person, it could be multiple people. We'll find out soon. And 3 Broadway show appearances. So that's the last one right there. So we have some really big names on the show for The Masked Dancer. Now, you've seen some costumes. I want to know, which ones do you guys like the best so far? Now, just based off that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is 6 costumes. We're assuming that we're going to have 12, just because the first season of The Masked Singer, we had 12. And then depending on what happens with ratings, we could potentially bump that up. Now, I know a lot of you guys are saying to me, why is there no end date or a beginning date for The Masked Dancer? And I really don't know. I think it all depends on how they're going to pick up that one week that we had the World Series. I'm really not sure. But, right now, this is all we know for the show. And I want to know, are you guys excited? Last time I asked that question, you guys said no. And I'm excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And, with everything, all the stress going on, this is a great show to get your mind clear. Anyway, we have about a month and a half until this happens. And don't worry, we're still going to be doing all the clue packages and all the audio for when that show comes out. And we're still doing The Masked Singer. So right now we're in double duty. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it to the end of the video, I'd like to leave you guys with a question to answer in the comment section, because not too many people make it to the end of the video. My question for you is this. When I do The Masked Dancer, should we change anything? I feel like we should get a new board, right? We just don't know how many contestants, so I can't really label out everything. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.